The winner of the 2023-2024 Contemporary Pop category is Alexia Parenzee, her song Blue. So welcome, Alexia.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Living in WA, originally from South Africa. Can you tell us about coming to Australia?
Yeah, sure. I've travelled for most of my life. I grew up in South Africa. That's where most of my family still are today. And I made a stop before coming to Western Australia, where I'm based now. I lived in New Zealand as a young person and made the move over to Perth, Western Australia in about 2012. So I've been based over on the West Coast since then. And I don't live in Perth. I live 5 hours north of Perth.
Oh, really?
Very regional lifestyle, regional WA.
Right, whereabouts?
Geraldton.
Geraldton,
Yes.
yes.
The capital of Western Australia.
Yes, I know Geraldton.
Know that. Yeah.
So your winning song is called Blue. Can you tell us a bit about that song?
Yeah, I guess it's really, where I live is really important to me. I'm really connected to the country where I'm based, in Southern Yamatji country. And as a regionally based artist, like many regionally based musicians across the country, we do lots of travel for shows. Yeah. I play solo and with my band. And most of our shows are away shows. So we spend lots of time in the car or flying for shows across the state. And Blue was really inspired about the colours of our region in Western Australia. We have this rich red earth and it contrasts with this beautiful turquoise water. And it's so unique to where we live.
Right.
If you've ever seen pictures of Broome or the Kimberley of Western Australia, you just know what I'm talking about. It's really vivid and striking. So Blue was inspired by our landscape and my connection to where we live.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
And you're talking about performing and performing with your band, travelling quite a bit. What are your favourite venues to perform at?
Oh, that's really interesting. This year it sort of changed. Before I would have said the bigger shows that we can get is just amazing. And we still love those. But this year we sort of pivoted as a band and we've put on a lot more curated shows ourselves because we wanted to get used to running shows and production and technical and all those sorts of things. So we've put on lots of big backyard shows in regional WA. And I've got to say that's probably my favourite way to play.
Okay.
They're all ticketed shows, but they just attract the right people who love to listen and kind of drink in the music and share the specialness of songwriting and the specialness of sharing our music live.
Okay.
So that's definitely our favourite, and obviously closely followed by festivals, which is just such an iconic way to share music and play. Yeah.
So what festivals have you played at?
We've had a great year of festivals. We've played most of WA's iconic festivals. Such as Nannup Music Festival. We're programmed to play Fairbridge as well, which unfortunately was cancelled earlier this year. Mm-hmm. We've played festivals in regional WA. We just most recently played Blues at Bridgetown, which is the big blues festival in Western Australia. Festivals all the way up to the Pilbara in the northwest of WA, all the way down to Nannup, and even as far as actually Albany, which is the bottom tip of Western Australia, which was a folk festival. So I played stripped back acoustic by myself. So it's been really fun to kind of adjust our sound for different stages and different audiences as well. That's been really great.
Right. And what for the future? More songwriting, more performing? Where do you see yourself, say, in 5 years' time?
All of the above. 5 years' time?
Yes.
I mean, it was hectic just getting through the year. 5 years' time, I would love to be playing in the international jazz, folk, soul scene.
Okay.
World music. I'd really like to find our audiences around the world. I've got a real global perspective, and I think it's because I've been raised as a global citizen, really, around the world. 5 years' time, mark this moment. I would like to be playing in South Africa for the jazz scene that's happening over there. It is tied back into my roots, which feels really good, and exploring the world music scene.
Great.
Across the world.
All right, well, thanks very much, Alexia. We look forward to seeing you tonight.
Yeah.
So all the best with that. Alexia Parenzee. Thank you.
about the way you feel about me, and I feel about you too. Mist in the rain, your feelings can change. Blue is the sea, it's not easy loving me. Wow, rich is the red between my toes and underneath my skin. Rich is the sea, iridescent and unmistakably deep. And rich is the red between my toes and underneath my nails. And rich is the sea, iridescent and so unmistakably deep. Unmistakably deep. Don't wait for the rain to take its place, just stay. Don't be afraid to get your toes wet, and don't wait for the rain to take its place, and just stay. Don't be afraid to get your toes wet, and don't wait. Oh no, no. Thank you so much.